Gvolops hlylom Szorg Vzer. We connect the energy to the memory, to the legacy. Hlylom hlylom Szorg Vzer. Those that were, those that are, and those that are to come. Hlylom hlylom Szorg Vzer. The Freemans. Johnny F. Hunt, 1 day old, or perhaps less, September 10th, 1947, perhaps more. Harold O. Freeman, 1999, In His Love. James Milton Freeman, U.S. Army Corps, World War II, February 3rd, 1989. Is it World War II, right? Chief J. M. Freeman, December 5th, 1943. Bonnie Freeman Newton, August 2nd, 1981. Blanche Ines, February 25th, 1896. Oh, you don't usually see a pillar for a child, but the rows aren't quite even, so what does this say? A baby BLM. Not the BLM that has some issues, but Benjamin L., son of Benjamin Martin, okay, October 27th, 1909. Henry A. Martin, April 22nd, 1890. That's the more distinctive child grave format. We have Langdon Turnbull, December 9th, 1891. So, barely an adult, but makes more sense having a bigger grave. Okay. Oh, this is a difficult one. Years. What's that? 62. Oh, 62 years. So, October 1st, 1892. I can't. Okay. What's this guy's name? JGICLISLANO. Oh, but does it start over here? Oh, Dr. R.J. Geekvilant. Okay. Now I gotta circle back around there, but okay, some husband. I can't make this. Okay, yeah, that's the right side. 1891. or 1911. October 1, maybe. Nope, can't read that. Okay, that's the right side, but you can't quite make that out. Perhaps if it's not buried in the grass, it'll last a little longer. Nope, I can't make that one out. Is this a... I think that's another overturned tombstone, but perhaps we got Henry... Oh, Mary E., wife of A.M. Chester, 1865, I think. 20. What does that say? September 10, 1892, 1915, 1845. Okay. Oh wait, but I already did over here, didn't I? Rogers. Yeah, I did over here. And an easier grave part. Mina Lee Leslie. Sergeant 9201 Tech SVC Unit, World War II. Not sure what all that means. February 21st, 1971. Edna L. Leslie, August 15th, 2008. Charles Bennett Leslie, September 10th, 1967. Agnes Boulding Leslie, July 21st, 1996. The author of Jonathan D. Lee Boulding book. Oh, that's an interesting note. Although nowadays there's a lot of authors, so that's going to be sort of non-distinctive now. But back then, yeah, it took either money or time or something to actually get a book out. Sarah Ann, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. M.L. Leslie, September 23rd, 1932. Jones B., son of Mr. and Mrs. Leslie, April 19th, 1934. John G. Leslie, August 4th, 1943. Okay, so one that wasn't a child. Elizabeth Bennett Leslie, January 1st, 1949. Another, it's not a child. Silas Wade Leslie, South Carolina, BMI, U.S. Coast Guard. Okay, well, I know the Coast Guard. I don't know what the BMI stands for. December 19th, 1950. Una Leslie Addis, April 16th, 2000. Proverbs 31:28. Okay, what is that? Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Okay, see? There's a reason why I have the Leslie. Okay. Charles Bennett Leslie, September 10th, 1967. Agnes Boulding Leslie, July 21st, 1996. Sorry, did those. William Terry Williams. Wonder what the stones in the bowl. Maybe there was something in the bowl. February 8th, 2010. But there are different stones in the bowl. Jerry Paul Leslie, March 13th, 1973. Oh, there's... Okay, I'm guessing it's some sort of fake flowers of some sort. Pearl Stokes Leslie, December 31st, 1990. John Jackson Leslie, March 13th, 1975. Blanche Huey Leslie, April 12th, 1999. Okay, well, my second section, I better, there's stuff going on the other side of the road. So, Ivy C. Breezy Ale, July 3rd, 1950. Beryl Jameson Breezy Ale, January 15th, 1967. ICB. Jameson's. Ivy Pete Jameson Breezy Ale, March 26, 1955. Martha Ann Jameson, January 27th, 2018. John Dallas Jameson, January 2nd, 1988. Ruby M. Jameson, April 8th, 1962. Paul R. Jameson, March 27th, 1938. Maddie Rankin Jameson, May 19th, 1959. And, okay, Woodsman's, G. Roy Jameson, February 13th, 1954. Arlie S. Jameson, December 31st, 1936. The drop-off of the difference, I think, is also of less deaths in the winter compared with the rest of the year. Kind of changes, like, well, my lifetime in particular, but I think in the 40s or the 30s or even the 60s, as it goes on, you see less of the difference there. Although particularly since the 60s. Frank Gratien Smith, September 21st, 1938. I wonder if that was the equinox day. Sally Alice Stansel, November 10th, 1966. Monteparish Smith, May 6, 1975. Monteparish Smith, U.S. Navy, World War II, May 6, 1975. Doris Floyd Smith, October 18th, 2010, wife of Monta P. Smith. Frank Gratien Smith Jr., February 20th, 1989. Frank G. Smith. Well, maybe they figured the military was going to put that, so they didn't need to put the extra. February 20th, 1989. Callie Barefoot, wife of Frank G. Smith Jr., December 19th, 1975. Geneve Owen Smith, December 14th, 2000. Benny Frank Smith, May 23rd, 2018. Joe B. Smith, September 25th. February 16th, 1985. Thomas Fred Cowan, April 4th, 1999. Margaret Smith Cowan, July 25th, 2001. And so that's row 13 and 14. So the Robinsons, there were other Robinsons, that's where some of the confusion came from that took me longer to figure out where. Kenneth Hambright Bogle, January 22nd, 2013. Elitha Jacobs Bogle, March 5th, 2012. Elitha Robinson Jacobs, December 28th, 1974. Nancy Jane Bogle, infant daughter, December 25th, 1954. Now, you do, Christmas and New Year's, you see a spike of deaths, but you really saw more of a spike of deaths back in the day of people. John Blassingame Robinson, October 5th, 1936.
Estella Boggs Robinson, November 6, 1951. Wilhelmina Robinson, March 2nd, 1990. Bogus A. Robinson, December 21st, 1998. World War II, Korea. Helen W. Robinson, July 6th, 2006. Infant daughters of Mr. and Mrs. J.T. McKinney Sr., born and died March 30th, 1908, September 1st, 1911. J.T. McKinney Jr., July 4th, 1936. Mrs. John Thomas McKinley Sr., January 16th, 1972. J.T. McKinney Sr., December 10th, 1963. A.C. Ware Jr., PVT, U.S. Army, World War I, August 5th, 1989. A.C. Ware Jr., August 5th, 1989. Mary McKinney, March 29th, 1996. Okay, this is a difficult step here. Jimmy William McAbee, December 26, 2009. Sammy Caroline Bowen McAbee, June 29th, 2007. Samuel Hunt Bowen. Sylvia E. Snyder, September 18th, 1955. Oh, he's a Shriner. Samuel Hunt Bowen, March 19th, 1932. I suppose with a lot of those symbols, perhaps, the fact that the Masons allow people with different beliefs in, that people can mean different things. Patterns of nature, cycles of nature, the intellectual presence. I'm not saying that's any official meaning or connected to any particular ritual, although people can look up rituals online, whatever. Eleanor, it's a men's club, it's not really a religion, but I think of things religiously. Eleanor Stephens Donald, June 30th, 1999. Robert Walter Donald, July 17th, 1985. Jesse Francis Donald, January 10th, 1977. Agnes McCall Donald, October 30th, 1955. James Franklin Donald, July 6, 1931. And Timothy J., son of Lucille and James Donald, March 14th, 1938. Mary Lee Donald. That's an interesting spelling of Donald. I can't remember seeing that spelling elsewhere, but January 22nd, 1950. James Franklin Jimmy Donald Jr., March 13th, 1977. Lucille Bolt Sweetie Donald, March 6th, 1959. Susan Smith. Oh, Susan Sitton. Okay. Winslet, August 14th, 2016. Agnes Donald Sitton, May 4th, 2011. It's hard to tell how long some of those have been around, but it can't be. It's less than a decade. But I would guess in the past year, maybe. Okay, what is... Lou Wyatt Watkins, 1943. Nancy Jane Wyatt Gaines, 1950. Is there... This is... Well, let's give this somewhat of a close-up, but I'm not feeling anything. They might have had something written on here. Handshake. Perhaps a fellowship of some sort.
M G oh, I don't have both fingers free in what I was doing, sorry. M K, oh, a child grave, but we'll get to that after looking over here. And us, June 14th, 1888, born. (1871), an adolescent death, it looks like. And the son of, okay, an infant, I guess, 1889, 1888, okay, definitely. May, is that a 4? Okay, let's SLS, LNT, okay, LN Tate. I don't think I've ever seen any Tate graves before. May 5th, 1987. Fake flower. January 12th, 1936. Daughter of Sheila. Daughter Leela. Sheila Lamerly stands still. 36. Something rest, probably. Joseph Walter, son of J.A. And A.A. Higgins. Okay, what's the date? June 24th, 1883. Okay, a child grave. John Addison, January 9th, 1878. Something about the tomb. Oh. One of those poems. A cross, and I mean, it's the shape of a guitar pick. I'm not quite sure what that is. George McD, son of, okay, J.A. and A.A. Higgins, aged 18 years, 9 months, 5 days, so not a child, but I can't. Oh, it's sort of a round thing with a poke. I'm not quite sure about this. December 22nd, 1902, Samuel G. Higgins. Some sort of honors association. B of L. Oh God, how mysterious and how mysterious and how strange are thy ways to take from us this loved one in the best of his days. Well, there's something to be said about dying in your peak. Oh, Freemason. Okay, that explains. J. Monroe King, December 27th, 1920. Mary King, February 10th, 1918. More and more, the thing is, more and more people, you don't know who was Christian until they die, or, unless it's, since half the non-Christians say Merry Christmas and all that, you don't even know that either. But, this record of people's religion is what draws me to the graveyard. Child grave. Ida Ardell, LA, daughter of King, October 2nd, 1888. Okay. Oh, 67 to 88. Okay. So a youth. A mysterious one from. Okay. I want to finish this row here, so I'm not going to read every poem, but Maud, wife of G.C. Griffin, November 13th, 1911, and she's so loved. Okay.
Hattie King, daughter of J. Monroe, and Mary L. King, January 14th, 1949. Okay, that's it with the 5th row today, I guess, and I will close because I think perhaps this part is going to take longer. With your own intention, your own dedication and whatnot. Hlylom vdhlvbm Szorg Vzer hlylom vdhlvbm Szorg Vzer